God had a favorite people? You didn't know that, right? No. Watch this. I didn't know it either. 4 or 5 years ago, I had no clue. I was like, no, God is all love. He's all knowing. He created everybody. What are you talking about? He got a favorite people. Yeah. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 7.
The one in Ezra, 2nd Ezra 6. I'm going to show you something real quick because there's so much understanding that has been hidden from us here in America. There's so much understanding that's been lost in the religion of Christianity. There's so much truth that we have no understanding of. But in these last days, Christ is giving us the spirit of understanding, the spirit of wisdom. Watch this.
2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54.
Now we're talking about the people on this side. Watch this.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
So let's start above that. Let's start maybe a verse above it. We don't want to go through the whole thing. Let's start maybe a verse above it. Let's see some of God's favorite things in the earth.
2nd Ezra chapter 5 and verse 24. Verse 23. And said, O Lord, that bearest rule over every one of the earth and of all the trees thereof, thou hast chosen the only one vine.
He chose one vine. He chose the grapevine. Because contrary to popular belief or contrary to what Christianity says, Christ drank wine. He drank it in moderation. He wasn't a drunkard, but that was his favorite drink, just like his father. That's why he chose the grapevine as his favorite vine. Come on.
And of all the lands of the world, the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one pit.
He chose in one pit. He chose Jerusalem. He chose that one land, Israel, right? Come on.
And of all the flowers thereof.
And of all the flowers on the earth. So what are we going over? God has favorites. God plays favorites amongst the trees. He plays favorites amongst the land. Come on.
And of all the flowers thereof, one lily.
He chose the lily as his favorite flower. Just like you got a favorite color. You may have a favorite dress, a favorite pair of shoes. Just like the Heavenly Father. Come on.
And of all the depths of the sea, thou hast filled thee one river.
Come on.
And of all the builded cities, thou hast hallowed Zion unto thyself.
Come on.
And of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove.
So out of all the fowls, out of all the birds, he has a favorite bird. It's the dove. Come on.
And of all the cattle, thou hast made them, thou hast provided thee one sheep. And among all the multitude of the people, thou hast gotten thee one people.
So out of all the multitudes of the people, now God's talking about people. People. He went from the birds, the flowers, lands, rivers. Now he says he's got him one people. Come on.
And unto this people,
come on,
whom thou lovest,
who God loves, come on.
Thou gavest a law.
Gave him what?
Thou gavest a law.
God gave them a law. God gave them commandments.
That's right.
God gave them what he didn't give everybody else. He didn't give any other nation the Sabbath day. He didn't give any other nation the laws of marriage. He didn't give them that. Come on.
Which is approved above all.
That was it. To the next one. So I'm going to show you. So God plays favorites. And his favorite people, he gave them something he didn't give any other people. He gave them laws. He gave them commandments. And the reason why this happened to us, this happened to the Hispanic and Native American people, is because we broke those commandments. Watch this.
2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
So Adam, the first man, God gave him dominion. He gave him rule over all the other people, over all the creatures. Come on.
Of him come we all.
And the reason why you know that is because the Lord told Adam to name everything. He told Adam to name the birds. You want to call that a dove? Okay, it's a dove. You want to call that a cow? Okay, it's a cow. You want to call that a sheep? So the Lord gave Adam dominion. Come on.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Oh, where did you get?
And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all.
So of Adam comes all nations. All nations came out of one man. Come on.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So now there's a separation. You have the people that came out of Adam, then you have the people whom God chose. Right? Read that part again.
And of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Because the Lord made the world for the Israelites' sake. The Lord made the world, this earth, North America, South America, the Eastern Hemisphere, the Western Hemisphere. He made the earth for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's
he gave
right.
us a law exclusively. He didn't give any other nation his laws.
That's right.
And I'm going to show you. Watch this. Sirach 17. Was that it? Come on.
And as for the other people,
So as for the other people, as for all the other nations on the earth, the Chinese, the Japanese, the so-called white man who the Bible calls Edom, Esau, the Idumeans, come on,
which also come of Adam,
because they all came from Adam, come on.
thou hast said
God said
that they are nothing.
that they are nothing. Why? Because he chose one people. Because he has one favorite. Out of all the nations, he has one favorite people. And he gave that one nation of people laws. He gave them commandments. He gave them statutes. He gave them judgments. He judged us exclusively for breaking those laws. Sirach 17.
Sirach chapter 17, verse 11.
So now, something else about the law. Something else about the commandments that my brother's going over. It's important that we understand the gravity of what the brother's bringing out. Because what he's bringing out and what the Bible teaches is what we've been lacking for years, for generations. Us lacking the understanding of these laws is the reason why we have broken homes. It's the reason why we have Section 8 in welfare. It's the reason why we're strung out on drugs. It's the reason why we're in prisons by the millions across the country. Watch this.
Sirach chapter 17, verse 11.
Watch what God says.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
For what?
For inheritance.
So everything the brother's going over is a part of your heritage.
That's right.
Right now we're in the mindset, and we've been taught for years that Christmas is our heritage. Halloween is our heritage. Kwanzaa is our heritage. Easter is our heritage. That's what we've been taught for years. That's what I was taught. This brother, yourselves, that's what we were taught since birth. That was our heritage. But God says what?
Bring it out!
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
And the law of life for inheritance. So men not wearing dresses is a part of our heritage. Women putting on dresses, men putting on pants, that's a part of our heritage. Women, did you go for fringes? Women wearing fringes, brothers wearing fringes, that's a part of our heritage. I'm gonna show you something else that's a part of our heritage for today. Leviticus 23. This is something else that's a part of our heritage because forever, for generations. Let me ask you, my brother, what is your father? Is he so-called African American, so-called Mexican, Hispanic? Your father?
My father, Aboriginal.
Aboriginal. Okay, so where would you fit in on this sign right here?
It would be Judah.
Judah. So your father's a so-called African American.
No, we don't go by that. We call ourselves Aboriginal. We're native.
Okay, watch this. Numbers 1. So the way that you determine your nationality would be by your father, by the seed.
Bring it up.
Watch this.
Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their family.
Their pedigrees meaning their lineage by what?
By the house of their fathers.
By the house of their fathers. In order for you to determine lineage or nationality or what nation of people you descend from, it's based on the seed of the father. Right? So I understand what you're saying as far as being here in this land. I understand that. But I'm saying as far as where you would fit on that sign, because they all have the same father, they have different mothers, but like you have, we all come from different fathers. So my father was Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon. They all came out of Jacob. So they all came out of one seed. But all of these various men, these 12 men had sons. And so we are those men today. We are that seed today. You understand that? Let's go back. Leviticus 23, verse 1.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1.
I'm going to show you another part of our heritage. Because, again, the only heritage we know is whatever America gave us. America gave us Christmas. That's what we cleave on to as a heritage, right or wrong?
That's what some people got, not all.
Oh, right. And you have some that have may have, I say, ascended to another level of understanding, or, they may have stumbled across another teaching, or, something like that. So what about yourself? You don't celebrate Christmas. So what's a part of your heritage? Give me some things that are part of your heritage.
All the heritage is being here in America and coming from native Aboriginal people.
Right. So what about before that? Because before 1619 and before 1492, what was your heritage? Like a heritage is a lineage. That's something that's generational. So there are things that you were doing that were generational.
The Hebrew people came out of the continent of Africa, and they came to the native here in America, and they went in and they were the Aboriginal people all over the Americas and all over the islands, and I come from those people.
Right. Understood. My question though is, prior to coming to this, and even with that, the northern kingdom from Ephraim down to Naphtali, they came over here voluntarily, right? The Lord put the Spirit on them to come to this side of the world where never mankind dwelt. We were the first people. We were the first people here, right? Judah, the so-called blacks, the Benjamin, the West Indians, Levi, the Haitians, they came over here very involuntarily, meaning they were forced. They were forced on the slave ships and brought over here in 1619.
That's right.
So I'm saying before that, there's a heritage, or there were things that were a part of you generationally that you were doing that we forgot. But we're going to bring it back to your remembrance. Watch this.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans.
And say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations.
A holy So what's a convocation, my brother? What's your name?
It's Eric.
Erie?
Yeah,
Eric, I'm sorry. Eric. Eric, what is a convocation?
I have no idea.
A convocation is just a gathering. So he said what?
Shall be a holy convocation. Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done.
Go back to the convocation. Start from the top.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations.
So a holy gathering, right? Come on.
Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done.
So the Lord said 6 days would work be done. We're going over our heritage. So a part of the Israelite heritage is that 6 days we would work. We're taught that the first day of the week is on Monday when the work week starts. The first day of the week is on Sunday.
Right.
Technically, to be technical, when the sun goes down on Saturday, because a day starts when the sun goes down.
That's right.
Right? So watch this. Read it again.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast. Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done. But the
So you got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday up until sundown to what?
6 days shall work be done.
You should do all your work. So all your labor, your cooking of your hot food, doing your laundry, doing your dishes, going to work, whatever the case is, all of those things should be done in those first 6 days, right? Come on.
But the seventh day.
But the seventh day, or what's another word for the seventh day, is the Sabbath day. Or Saturday, right? Friday sundown till Saturday sundown, because sundown starts a new day. Come on.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of Rest.
The seventh day, from Friday Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is a Sabbath of Rest. Come on.
And holy convocation.
A holy convocation or a holy gathering. Just like you have Christianity today, the religion, they'll come together on Sunday because for them that's a holy day. Sunday's a holy day for them. But God says the seventh day, which is Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, that's when you're supposed to have your holy gathering. That's when we're commanded to come together. You can come together the other 6 days of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever day. But the seventh day of the week, that's the day where we're bid or we're commanded to come together. Come on.
Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. These are the feasts of the Lord.
26. So I'm going to show you, there's something special about today, a part of our heritage. Something special about today. Watch this.
Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of this 7th month.
Watch this. So on the 10th day, which would be today, of the 7th month, because we're in September, we're taught that today's the 9th day of the year, right? But the word September in Latin is what? 7. Sept, 7, right? So, read it again.
Also, on the 10th day of the 7th month.
The 7th month, right? Come on.
There shall be a day of an atonement.
Today would be the day of atonement, or the day of reconciliation. The Lord gave us a specific day for us to examine ourselves, examine what manner of sin we're in, and be thankful that He sent His Son, Jesus the Christ, the Black Messiah, to die for the nation of Israel.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.